Hey everybody, today we're here with another knife first look comparison that we're going to do of the CRKT. This is the new Allen Foltz design minimalist drop point with the black blade. We're going to open that, take a look and compare it with the CRKT Minimalist Bowie design. And we'll also take a quick look at the Minimalist Keramin design. So stay tuned folks, you don't want to miss it. So this will be a really quick shout out to BladeOps. BladeOps was the first place that I saw that had this knife for sale, and I ordered it when they first came. They sent it out quick, but there was an issue with the knife. So the issue was with the first one that the scales weren't lined up. They were hanging up over the tang, and I emailed BladeOps and said, hey, I got a problem. They said, look, no issues. And they sent me a return number. I mailed it back to them. Within a week or less, I think, I had this new one. So big shout out and thanks to BladeOps for that customer service. I really appreciate that. Alright, so let's take a look here. This is the new Minimalist drop point. This is the sheath. The sheath seems to be a little different material, or at least you can see here. It's a little more shiny. And the eyelets are black, solid black, instead of the brass color on the old ones. Here you can see the scales, which are G10. A lot different than the old micarta. Alright, so as far as retention, what I noticed different about this particular sheath, it feels like a double retention. And I hope I can show you that and what I mean, because it's locked in there tight. But when I pull it a little bit, you see that right there? And it's still in. It's not coming out. Even after that first little pull. Now after that first pull, you'll see this. And you can hear that. And then the knife comes out. And I can push it in. It's really one click. But one pull comes out a little bit. Second pull, all the way out. Now, you don't really notice that when you're carrying it on your neck, because you're simply just grabbing it and pulling it down. So now let's look at the blade design. This is the drop point. I really like that style. So it's got jimping there on the spine. The same typical feel if you've ever carried a Foltz Minimalist. It's the same feel and grip in the handle. The G10, I don't really notice a difference in holding the old one. Maybe it's a little more grippy. Okay, we'll go over the specs real quick here for the CRKT Minimalist drop point black blade. The overall length is 5.2 inches. The blade length is 2.16 inches. The blade thickness is 0.105 inches. The blade steel is 5CR 15 MOV. The HRC is 55 to 57. This is a black stonewash finish on the blade. The grind is a hollow grind. The scales are G10. The overall weight is 0.6 ounces. Okay, to show you the difference now in the styles of the blades. You can see the top Bowie that we all know has this design on the top there. Really feels good in your hand because your thumb sits right in there for me. And this knife does not have it. It has that drop point style with the jimping here. And the jimping does give you a good bite on the thumb. So looking at these two side by side, you'll notice that the new drop point style is just a little bit longer. Right there, you can see that. So here hopefully you can see the difference in the blades. Everything else from the handle back is exactly the same except for the scales. Haven't used this knife yet, but I do anticipate this to be an excellent rotation now to switch back and forth. I throw this in here just because I got this on a really steal of a price several months ago. I've carried it maybe 4 times and it just really isn't my style. I do like how it feels in the hand like the other knives. It's got this really great ramp for your thumb So it could definitely do some slicing and some cutting. So here you go. These are the three minimalists. The Keramin style is pretty extreme. The Bowie, we all know and love. The new drop point that I'm excited to start using. So if you have one of these, or if you have all of the other styles, the Warncliffe, let me know which one's your favorite. Okay, some of you may be asking, are the sheaths interchangeable? So the question is, can the new drop point design fit in the old sheath, or can the old Bowie design fit in the new drop point sheath? So here's the old Bowie. We're going to try and put it in the new sheath. Nope, doesn't want to fit. Evidently that belly's too much for this sheath to handle. Now let's try and see if the new drop point will fit in the old. Look at that. Fits. Snaps in good. It's not coming out. So there you have it. If you've got an old sheath and you like it better, you can use the old sheath with the new knife, but you can't use the new sheath with the old knife. Okay, so here's one thing I didn't like about the new knife, or rather the new sheath. The old style came with the paracord that had the pull away, safety connection. And the new style has this toggle type connection, which I don't particularly like. Okay, here we go with the CRKT Minimalist Drop Point Paper Cut Test. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe it could stand to be hit on the strop, but I'm not going to complain about that sharpness. Now, one of the accessories that does come in the box for this knife is for the sheath. You can convert this to a belt clip. See here, it comes with this belt clip and the screws to apply on whichever side you would like for horizontal carry on your belt. Now, I've never done this in carrying it on my belt, but I wanted to show that CRKT does give you that option and includes that in the package. So there it is, folks, the CRKT Minimalist, the new drop point style. If you're interested, go get yourself one. And again, thanks to BladeOps for the great customer service. I really appreciate it. So that's our first look at the CRKT Minimalist drop point design knife in comparison with the Minimalist Bowie design. Folks, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Please feel free to share, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.